Golden light greeted the little ships and their crews as they prepared to leave Ramsgate Harbour. Well-wishers arriving early to get the best spot. At 6 a.m. on the dot, the first of the historic vessels began moving away from the pontoons. All 64 of these ships had taken part in the famous evacuation of nearly 340,000 British and Allied troops from Dunkirk in 1940. They'd become trapped on the beaches by the advancing German military. The call came for help, for ships of all shapes and sizes to rescue them. Over 600 answered that call. Had so many not made it back to Britain, the war could well have been lost. There were light winds as the pleasure cruisers, sailing boats, wherries, fishing boats and barges left the harbour. But even with just the merest swell in the channel, the smallest vessels were tossed around. Accompanied by 7 Royal Navy P2000s, the boats gradually disappear into the dawn sunshine. And so Dunkirk awaits 8, maybe 10 hours away for these ships, but the spectacular departure has only been the culmination of a real celebration here in Ramsgate. The town made the little ships and their crews feel right at home. With the passing of the Dunkirk veterans, these vessels become the eyewitnesses to history. A parade was held before His Royal Highness Prince Michael of Kent unveiled a rededicated memorial. Among those making the crossing, Chelsea pensioner Mike Davies, a former Royal Hussar. His grandfather was evacuated in 1940.
Grandad was in the RASC, he was part of the expeditionary force that went in at the beginning of the war and then was evacuated out through Dunkirk. Got back to England on the 30th of May, so that was getting towards the end of the evacuation. All his experiences in the war he wouldn't talk about at all.
On the jetties lay the little ships, ranging from huge cruisers to the smallest sailing yachts to fishing boats. And the smallest of them all returning is, at 26 feet, Firefly. Owned by Penny Webb, she explained 85 years ago this ship helped ferry troops to the Royal Navy's HMS Anthony.
We don't know how many times she does it backwards and forwards, but that's what the really little boats did. They were taxiing the troops from the beaches to the big ships.
These are the P2000s that escorted the little ships, an honour for the personnel involved.
It's an opportunity for us all on board to reflect and really deliver support to the little ships and show that link between civilian mariners and the Royal Navy is still as strong as ever.
It was a magical sight to see so many surviving ships of the Dunkirk evacuations recross the channel after 85 years. A fitting tribute to all involved at the time. Tim Cooper, BFBS Forces News, Ramsgate. Thanks for watching. For more from BFBS Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.